Imagine waking up tomorrow, and your dream home is now half the price. Sounds amazing, right? But what if I told you that same scenario could also mean financial disaster for millions of Americans? Welcome to the real estate roller coaster of 2024, where the stakes are high, the opportunities are huge, and the risks? Well, they're lurking around every corner. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could change your financial future forever. Now, before you start picturing yourself as the next real estate mogul or, hiding under your bed waiting for the market to collapse, let's take a deep breath. Because today, we're diving into the truth about the 2024 real estate market. And trust me, it's not all doom and gloom or rainbows and unicorns. It's somewhere in between, and that's where the magic happens. Let's start with the facts. Right now, the real estate market is like a seesaw. On one side, you've got mortgage rates that have been climbing faster than a kid on a sugar rush. On the other side, home prices are still stubbornly high in many areas. So, what does this mean for you? Well, if you're a buyer, it's frustrating. If you're a seller, it's a mixed bag. And if you're an investor? Buckle up, because 2024 is going to be a wild ride. But here's the kicker. Experts are split on what's coming next. Some say we're headed for a crash that could make 2008 look like a minor hiccup. Others predict a boom that could make early investors filthy rich. So, who's right? And more importantly, what should you do about it? Don't worry, we'll get to that. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Interest rates? Interest rates are like the puppet masters of the real estate market. When they go up, buying power goes down. When they go down, the market heats up. Right now, rates are higher than they've been in years, and that's keeping a lot of buyers on the sidelines. But here's the thing, rates won't stay high forever. In fact, some analysts predict they'll start dropping in late 2024. And when that happens, the floodgates could open. So the question is, will you be ready? Now, I know what you're thinking. Should I wait for rates to drop before buying? Great question. But here's another one. What if prices skyrocket before rates come down? See, timing the market is like trying to catch a falling knife. It's risky and it rarely ends well. So, instead of trying to predict the future, let's focus on what you can control. Whether the market crashes or booms, there will always be opportunities. For buyers, a crash could mean snagging your dream home at a discount. For sellers, a boom could mean cashing out at the peak. And for investors? Well, let's just say there's never been a better time to think outside the box. Think off-market properties, creative financing, or even house hacking. The possibilities are endless. If you're willing to get creative, imagine this. You buy a property at a bargain price, fix it up, and sell it for double what you paid. Or maybe you rent it out and create a steady stream of passive income. Sounds pretty good, right? But here's the catch. These opportunities won't last forever. The early bird gets the worm, and in real estate, timing is everything. Now, before you start packing your bags and heading to the nearest open house, there's one more thing you need to know. Something that could make or break your real estate plans in 2024. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Here's the wild card: the economy. Inflation, unemployment, and even global events can all impact the real estate market. For example, if inflation stays high, the Fed might keep rates elevated longer than expected. Or if unemployment spikes, demand for homes could plummet. The point is, the real estate market doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's connected to everything else. So, while you're watching home prices and mortgage rates, don't forget to keep an eye on the bigger picture. Okay, I know this is starting to sound like a doom and gloom podcast, but don't worry, it's not all bad news. In fact, there's a silver lining here. And no, it's not just me trying to cheer you up. It's the fact that knowledge is power. The more you understand about the market, the better decisions you can make. And that brings us to the million-dollar question. What should you do in 2024? First, if you're a buyer, don't wait for the perfect moment. Instead, focus on finding a home that meets your needs and fits your budget. Second, if you're a seller, consider listing sooner rather than later, before the market shift. And if you're an investor, start scouting for deals now. Look for distressed properties, foreclosures, or motivated sellers. Remember, the best deals often go to those who are prepared. But here's the thing. The clock is ticking. The real estate market moves fast, and 2024 is no exception. Whether it's a crash, a boom, or something in between, one thing is certain. The decisions you make this year could impact your financial future for decades to come. So, don't wait. Start planning, start researching, and most importantly, start taking action. Now, before you go, I've got one last piece of advice. Something that could make all the difference in your real estate journey. But you'll have to stick around until the end of the video to hear it. Trust me, it's worth it. So, what do you think? Is 2024 the year of the crash, the boom, or something else entirely? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because in a market this unpredictable, you'll want to stay one step ahead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Now, let's dive a little deeper. You see, while the headlines might scream about market crashes or booms, the real story is often in the details. For instance, did you know that certain cities are defying the national trends? Places like Austin, Texas, and Boise, Idaho, have seen explosive growth in recent years, but could they be the first to feel the pinch if the market shifts? On the flip side, cities that have been overlooked might suddenly become hot spots. The key is to stay informed and be ready to pivot when opportunities arise. And speaking of opportunities, let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: the role of technology in real estate. From virtual reality home tours to AI-powered market analysis, technology is changing the game. Imagine being able to tour a property from the comfort of your couch or using an app to predict which neighborhoods will boom next. These tools aren't just for tech-savvy investors. They're becoming essential for anyone serious about real estate. But here's the thing. No amount of technology can replace good old-fashioned research. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing, you need to understand the local market. What are the schools like? What's the job market like? Are there any major developments planned? These are the kinds of questions that can make or break your real estate decisions. And let's not forget about the human element. Real estate is ultimately about people. Whether it's the family looking for their forever home, the investor searching for the next big deal, or the seller trying to move on to the next chapter of their life. Understanding the emotions and motivations behind real estate transactions can give you a huge advantage. So, as we wrap up, here's that final piece of advice I promised. Don't go it alone. Whether it's hiring a great real estate agent, consulting with a financial advisor, or joining a community of like-minded investors, having the right team in your corner can make all the difference. Real estate is a team sport, and the best players know how to leverage their networks. Remember, the 2024 real estate market might be unpredictable, but that doesn't mean you have to be. With the right knowledge, the right tools, and the right team, you can navigate whatever comes your way. So, take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and get ready to make your move. The future is yours to shape. Thanks for sticking with me until the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions or thoughts, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and keep chasing those real estate dreams. See you soon.